What's going on YouTube? I am amongst billions. Tonight we have another reaction video. The video we're going to be reacting to is Sober by Tom MacDonald and Madchild featuring Nova Rockefeller. I am unfamiliar with Nova Rockefeller. I have no idea who she is. Tom and Madchild are both Canadian artists from British Columbia. I think they're both out of Vancouver. I think Madchild might have been Surrey, BC, but same area. So yeah, Tom MacDonald, Madchild, featuring Nova Rockefeller, Sober. Let's go.
What up, y'all? My name's Tom. Little while back was an alcoholic. Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved, after I did all the drugs, after I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk, after the oxys I put up my nose with my boss on the oil rigs when I was young, after my ex cut her wrists and the cops thought I stabbed her and beat me and put me in cuffs, after I told her...
Damn. So straight away here we got a lot coming out of Tom's mouth about some shit that he's been through in the past. It looks like he's in some type of a Narcotics or Alcoholics Anonymous type group setting, and basically he's saying, Tom, you're up. He said, what up, y'all? My name's Tom, and this is the list of shit that I've been going through. So let's run that back. Maybe one more time. Listen to it again.
Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved, after I did all the drugs, after I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk, after the oxys I put up my nose with my boss on the oil rigs when I was young, after my ex cut her wrists and the cops thought I stabbed her and beat me and put me in cuffs, after I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in the trunk, after I drank till I rotted my teeth on my head, got infections in all of my gums, after I could...
After I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in the trunk. After I rotted my teeth from drinking and goddamn. Like, I know people who are and have suffered addiction. You know, in their lives, and it is no joke. Being addicted to anything is not a joke. You know what I mean? You could be addicted to eating fucking Pop-Tarts. Who knows? You know what I mean? But like, when you abuse something to the point where it consumes your entire life, then it's a problem. I don't give a shit what it is, you know what I mean? Like I said, it could be anything. But when it becomes a problem, you need to seek help for it, you know what I mean? Everything in moderation is what they say, right? But anyway, yeah, it seems like it's been a tough road for Tom. So let's go a little further and see what's happening.
Couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb. After I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in the trunk. After I drank till I rotted my teeth on my head, got infections in all of my gums. After I couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb. After I couldn't escape from the basement I rented and...
Tom said he couldn't get hard because the vodka and porno sedated him till he was numb. Like, fuck, bro. You're struggling with all of it. That's tough, Tom.
I had got infections in all of my gums. After I couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb. After I couldn't escape from the basement I rented and went to go live with my mom. After I cheated on people I needed and lied trying to hide from the guy that I was. Then I got sober, the madness was over. Now I am proud of the man I become.
Yeah. I'm finding someone that... He said, now I got sober, the madness is over. I'm proud of the man I become. There is hope. There is hope for people who have addictions. You know what I mean? Like you can only offer them support and advice when they're ready to change. You know what I mean? You're just wasting your breath until somebody's ready to do it themselves. You know what I mean? You can offer them advice. You can tell them what you think they should do. You know, I've been through it for years and years and years with people that are very close to me. But ultimately, until somebody's ready to fucking give up on the bullshit and make the change and turn around and say, fuck that shit, there's nothing you can really do, you know what I mean? You want to be there to support them and give them everything, but sometimes you're just an enabler at that point, you know what I mean? You're really just hurting them. So until someone's ready to do it on their own, you know, that's when they're gonna say, I'm doing this shit right now for me. End of story, right?
After I cheated on people I needed and lied trying to hide from the guy that I was, then I got sober, the madness was over. Now I am proud of the man I become, yeah. I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in, fighting demons and I know I'll win. It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever.
Hell yeah. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. And that's true, man. That's how you gotta look at it, right? Life's tough for everybody. I don't give a shit who you are, how much money you got, where you live, blah, blah, blah. Life is hard for everybody. You know what I mean? But with some determination and dedication, life can get better. I think he said something about, I'll fight this war forever. And it's true. Like, until the day you die, man, you're going to be struggling to just survive. Right? So, that's facts, man. You know, life does get better, but not unless you make it get better. Or like you strive to be better. Or you wake up and are determined to make it better. You know, you basically just sit in a rut if you ain't trying to get out of it, right? It's the way it is, man. Hey, yo. Nice. I have my scars. I'll always remember when I lost it all, but never surrendered. Another fire ass line. Like, when you go through shit, no matter if they're physical scars or mental scars, you know what I mean? Something happens to you, you either take a physical scar or you take it mentally. You know? You'll always remember, you know what I mean? You never forget. But like I said, man, shit gets better if you try and make it be better. You know, that's the only way things turn around, is when you get sick of your own bullshit and you say, I'm done. Hey, yo.
What up, y'all? My name's Madchild. I've been off to Xannies for a while now. I was waking up feeling suicidal, but I think I'm finally starting to smile now. Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back.
So these are facts. I don't know if you know anything about Madchild. If you do not, Madchild used to be a part of a couple Canadian rap groups. The one that I know is a group called Swollen Members. It was Madchild, Mocha Only, Prevail, Rob the Viking. And this was going back, like, I think late 90s into the early 2000s. They had a bunch of dope shit on Much Music. I think they won Juno Awards, which is like, it's a prestigious award in Canada, you know what I mean? It's kind of, it's our top kind of award for music in Canada. And so these guys were on top in Canada here. And then I think around 2009, Madchild I don't know what happened with them, with the group or whatever, but he released some of his own solo projects. And I used to listen. I used to listen to Madchild quite a bit, as a matter of fact. But then, like he said, man, I've been off Xannies for a while now. I think he went downhill. He started popping too many pillies and doing whatever. And he had a dope ass girlfriend. She walked out on him. He's got a little dog. I don't know what happened to their dog, but yo, like Madchild was on top here at one point. And I mean, Madchild still makes good music. If you don't know anything about Madchild, go check him out. He's got some pretty fire tracks. He's got some dope. He's got some dope songs, in my opinion. But go check him out. Let's hear what he has to say, Madchild.
And he's for a while now. I was waking up feeling suicidal, but I think I'm finally starting to smile now. Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back twice. Lost $10 million to different addictions. Don't tell me about paying the price. From penthouses with top.
He said, I've been to hell and back twice. I lost $10 million to addictions. He's been paying the price or something like that. Like, that is a hell of a price to pay. 10 milli? To addictions and shit? To lose all that? Damn, man. I couldn't even fucking imagine losing everything I had to addiction, you know? I ain't saying I never done shit. I mean, I'm a little older now, kind of wiser than I was at one point. I've done dumb shit. I've been addicted to shit. But at some point, like, you give that up. You give it up for responsibility, I guess. When you have kids and, you know, the responsibility takes over. You can't live that lifestyle, that same adolescent fucking lifestyle, and still get away with it when you have responsibility, because ultimately that shit takes you and slams you, and then you lose all your shit, right? Kind of like what he's saying. So let's hear what he has to say, Madchild.
Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back twice. Lost $10 million to different addictions. Don't tell me about paying the price. From penthouses with top models, hanging with strippers with pop bottles. Anxious and hiding alone in my room from the world. I was pissing in pop bottles. From chart top and being a role model to flop records and lost follows.
I said he was popping bottles, but then he was pissing in pop bottles. Alone in his bedroom. Probably all high on whatever, dope, pills, whatever, and just like, if I remember, he used to rap about this shit in his songs, talking about being high and just wanting to stay in his room or stay in his house with the drapes closed and just work out, and you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what he's saying here in a very short way. He's saying, like, I used to just kind of hide alone in my room and whatever, get high. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Madchild got hella tattoos on his face. Same with Tom. These guys be getting inked.
When a cop product of a month's worth. When I left the spot, cops followed. Saw a photo, it was only face, cause I was 85 pounds overweight. Mental breakdown trying to catch a plane. Wasn't Madchild, I was only Shane. My puppy Lola was my only gang. Had to put my baby in a grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new.
He said something about putting his baby in a grave. If that's true, if it's talking about one of his, like a child of his, I didn't know nothing about that, and that's tough. Like that, I couldn't even imagine that.
85 pounds overweight, mental breakdown trying to catch a plane. Wasn't Madchild, I was only Shane. My puppy Lola was my only gang. Had to put my baby in a grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new wall to keep me safe.
He's talking about the dog, I think.
I'm finding someone that I know again. Started climbing out the hole I'm in, fighting demons and I'm not.
You're talking about climbing out the hole. Like, it said, I'm finally someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole. And that's all you gotta do, man. You gotta start somewhere, right? You have to start somewhere. If you just keep mulling over the same shit, doing the same shit, you'll always be in the same shit. But if you start to want to get out and you stay dedicated to that, man, you'll be out. You'll be out.
It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I have my scars, I'll always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered. When you fall down, the world's closing in. You can get up again, up again. Life has been hard,
Word,
I
man.
know it gets better.
You can get up again, man. Don't ever forget that shit.
My scars, I'll always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered.
So it looks like that Nova Rockefeller done the video. It's pretty good, you know what I mean? Like the whole anonymous Alcoholics Anonymous group setting thing, you know, it really gives a vibe for addiction, I guess, you know what I mean? It sets the tone for the video for addiction. It sounds like Tom went through some shit of his own. He was saying drugs, coke, alcohol, fucking girls. Madchild, I already know his struggles too from just listening to his music and shit over the years. You know, he documents it all in his music. I started listening to Tom a little while back, but Madchild I've been listening to for years, man, over a decade. And Madchild's pretty good, man. You can check out some of his music if you don't know who he is. As far as Tom, I've been listening to Tom for a little while now. Tom actually got some really good, like deep music. Tom's always got some shit to say. And not garbage. Like, Tom's always got some woke type shit. So, this was a good video. Nova Rockefeller, she did a good job with it. Madchild, as always, did his thing, and Tom as well. So, you know what I mean? Go check him out. I'm gonna check out Nova Rockefeller, see what she's into outside of this, and yeah. Anyway, I am amongst billions. Subscribe to my channel, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Like and share the videos. Comment if you can. And I will see you on the next one.